We're back again. Hello, hello, hello. It's that old mad dog. So we thought I'd have at the bench before tonight's PPM. So we're going to carry on with the Exorcist, and I think this is part 10. I think I put part 10 anyway. So we've been doing a little bit off stream, and we're kind of cracking on with it now. So I'll read in the chat first. We've got Apple in, and it says, "Hey, old man, you awake yet?" No, nodded off during the live stream. Cheeky bear, isn't he? But he's a good bloke. We've got Sprue and Glue says, "Hi, Lindsay, panel and chat." Hello there, Sprue. Welcome in. And welcome in Apple as well. Apple says, "Hello, Sprue." Apple says, "Sitting in the sunshine, coffee close by, and a packet of ginger nuts for dunking." You'll watch Gina. She don't come along and nick them. Yeah, she likes her ginger nuts. So we're going to go down camera. We'll show you what we've been doing. I'm sure some of you have seen the pictures in the group. So I think it's that one. Nope, it's not that one. It's that one. It's not that one either. What's going on here? There we go. So it's a nice sunny day today. So yeah, it's a bit of a glare hanging around on the bench. TBG's in, and he says, "Hi, Lord Dobby and Raggy Jr." Yes. Hello there, TBG. Hope Mum's okay. And Raggy Jr. Yeah, he's taking some training. Apple says, "Hi, James. Second time today." Yes. So, as you can see, this is how far we've got so far. I need to put the last coat on these pipes on here. And then I can glue this bit in. But before I glue that bit in, I've got to glue that bit in. So, yeah. So at the moment, this morning, I've been working on some panels, as you can see here. It's a little bit very, very focused, but yeah. So I'm going to give this brown another coat, and then I'm going to put the last coat on these pipes there, and hopefully get some bits kind of glued in. But before I do that, I've got some wood side panels to paint in there, and there's a skull in there too that's got to be painted. So I shall do them after I've done the pipes. So yeah, it's all technical stuff. The backrest on this for the seat, started doing that. So as well. So crack on, shall we? Sorry if the light is getting in the way of everything, but yeah, it's kind of sunny here at the moment. So, right. Sprue and Glue says, "Hi, TBG." TBG says, "Hi again, Apple and Sprue." So I need to start that, otherwise I shall lose where I am. There we go. So I'm going to be here for about an hour, hour and a half, something like that. So just to fill in a little bit of time. This piece here I'm doing is going to be about 3 different colours, I think 3 or 4, I think it is. So tonight on the PPM, I should be carrying on with the SPH 135th tank. Should be carrying on with that on the ppm. Knew it. Absolutely knew it. TBG says, better get that factor 400 on Lord Dobby. We don't want you getting sunburn in your advanced years. I like that one, TBG. That's a good one. Very good. I like that. Spring Glue says, it never fails. Damn phone, laugh out loud. Yeah, it never fails, mate. Never. It's one of those where I have to make a phone call after the live stream. It's my brother. So phone is a damn nuisance. Absolute damn nuisance. Trouble is, I can't switch it off in case I get a really, really important phone call. No, not yet, Spro. I've got to go down to the. I've got to get down to B&Q to get some parts for the scenery base. You know, the. I don't want to use polystyrene because that makes a mess everywhere. So I'm going to use that other stuff. You know, that blue. Is it blue stuff? Can't remember what it's called. I know what it looks like, but I don't know what it's called. That Spro and Glue donated towards the Necron Dio that we're doing, which I'll show you in a minute. Which I'm very, very thankful for. We've had quite a few figures come through the post over the last couple of days, and Mr. Spro and Glue has bought something for the Dio as well. So I'm very, very grateful that he did that. I'll just do this piece and then I'll show you what he got. put that down there for a minute. This is the figure that Mr. Sprue and Glue bought and donated to the big dio I'm going to make on YouTube. If you look on one of the live streams, you can see that I've already started it, which is it's got the Necron's Overlord for me to put on the dio. So yeah. Okay. TBG says, as do the carer visits coincide with my frequent visits to the porcelain throne. Oh yeah, can relate to that. TBG says, she won't come in as she has a fear of the dogs. You get a lot of carers like that. Apple says, speaking of Necrons, the new Army box set comes out at Xmas and has increased in price from 120 to 135, Lindsay. Ooh, that's getting a bit expensive now, isn't it? Sprue and Glue says, do you mean high density blue foam board? Yes, if that's what it's called. Apple says, just what I was thinking about, Sprue, got it in my stash, terrain building stuff. Yes. Okay, so which one have I just done? I think it was this one, I think. Yes, because I can see it's still a little bit wet. Okay. It's all fiddly stuff, this. So, what have you all been doing this mornings? Hope you've all been good. So don't forget, we've got the PPM show tonight. So if you've got any builds you want to show, get them in before the 8 p.m. deadline. Keep Mr. Mods busy. Even if it's a work in progress. Spirit says, thinking about airbrushing white paint, but only thinking. Yeah. By the time you thought about it, you could have done it. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to spray before Friday. Okay. TBG says, busy priming the Spitfire and rushing to the loo. Going to the GPs this afternoon. Ooh dear. Ooh. Sounds as though James is in need of the toilet badly today. Not been sharing spruce curry, have you? Spoon and Glow says, I have a lot of it to do. Well, no time like the present, Sprue. Got all afternoon. It's better to do it in good daylight than trying to do it in electric light. I don't believe this. That's twice. Yeah. Do you think there'll be a third time? Got to be a third time now, isn't there? So, guys, as you have a bit of belly and bench, I know what TB is doing. But, so, in my belly for breakfast this morning, I had sausage beans on toast with egg, washed down with a nice cup of tea. And on my bench, you know what I've got on, which is the Exorcist 40k Sisters of Battle. Apple says, I've been drawing up plans to cover a ruined cityscape, derelict buildings, games workshop with hordes of dead chaos and orc marines scattered about. Sounds cool. Sounds good. Sounds good, Apple. Sounds good. Okay, so that bit there is going to need another coat. Let's see the black showing through on that. Okay, just let that dry off, and I can give it its full coat in a bit. Okay. Apple says breakfast was toasted loaf with German cheese and pickles and coffee. Cool, that sounds good. German cheese. with pickles. Is that Branston pickles or any other brand? We know what poor James is doing, bless him. Putting backwards and forwards to the loo. Okay, so that bit needs to be dry brushed at the top there. Okay. I need to do that bit. Need a bit of a light brown. That's dust, dust to dust, ashes to ashes. That's too dark. Okay. So I'm going to use, hopefully this works out okay, is this. I'm going to use some desert yellow instead. We'll see how that turns out. Let me do that bit first. Apple says Morrison's own brand pickles. Oh, cool. TBG says dinner will be chicken breast with wedges, then knout for 48 hours. TBG says be right back and dinner is ready. Sure, you enjoy. Well, that's sun strong, isn't it? Glaring through. Okay, so I have to touch that brown up again. It's not easy to do. Definitely not easy. This is not easy, guys. Definitely not. Trying to do this bit. It's a good job I don't get nervous in it, live streaming. It's got the first coat on. Probably take many, many more by the look of that. And touching up to do. Okay, while that's drying, we'll do these pipes. This should be the last coat on these. Yeah, I was looking through Sisters of Battle tanks last night, and there's quite a few, to be honest. Some that I've never even seen before. I think you'd have a job to get hold of some of them now, but be interesting if you could. Also, you can get 3D printed parts for Sisters of Battle Warhammer tanks, so you could make your own up. They're all based on a Rhino tank. All these tanks are. Okay. There's a little bit on here if I remember. Now we've got CJ in Chorberton Junction. Hello, Chorb. And he says, hey, Lindsay. He also says, hi, everyone. And we've got Leo15 in, and he says, what's happening here? We're building Warhammer, mate. Chorberton Junction says, hi, TBG, Sprue, and Apple. We are building a Sisters of Battle Exorcist tank. Okay, so what's that bit? Now we're going back to this brown. So we've got to get in the middle of here. Apple says, hi Tony and JJ, lovely day for exercising your best pal. Jonathan says, went out earlier, Apple, really nice mornings. Okay. I'm doing these wooden panels in here. And then when I've got those painted, I will do a black wash on them. It's one panel. This will only need 2 coats because I'm not watering it down as much. Okay, that's the first coat on those panels in there. Just let that dry for a couple of minutes. And we've got a skeleton's head in there too. But we'll paint that afterwards. So just let these bits dry and go through the chat if there is any. There ain't no more chat. Give these a little bit of a mock-up. I've still got all those piano keys to do there as well. it's going to have to be brown as well at the back there. Don't think we've got a lot of choice here. Dip, 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 dip. Sorry if I'm not saying too much, guys. Don't know what to talk about today, to be honest. Chat's quiet, so okay. Get back in and put the last coat on this bit. Damn it. Okay. So I just have to mute my mic. The carer's coming upstairs. See if we can give this its last coat. Front here. Okay. Apple says, sorry, was busy checking out Curse of the Wolfren, one of the Space Wolf dictionaries covering all the aspects of war in the 41st millennia. No worries. Oh. Oh, where's the black gone? There it is. So I need to touch up that bit in the corner here. Okay. Right. So we've got 8 people in so far. Yeah. Need a bit of Corax white. Okay. Paint pots everywhere. Okay. Okay. It's on now. Okay. And this bit goes there, I think. Oh, that's small. Not sure. Have a look. Goes on that second one by the look of it. Oh, I see. Okay. Turn that on its back so it gets a bit of a bond. Okay. So this is what we've got so far, guys. If you can see. So that's how far we've got. So we've got that bit glued in, that bit glued in, that bit all painted in the back there. Then now I've got to pull all the detail out around these pillars as well. So I think I might have to put a bit of tet on that, I think. A little bit. Just give it a little bit more bond. So we just leave that like that for a minute. So that's how far we got, guys. I have to leave that on its back. So I can't touch any more of that. So I think we'll be coming to the end of the live stream, to be honest. Apple says, looks well nice, if you ask me. Thank you very much, Apple. That's nice of you to say that. So there's not really much more I can do at the moment because I've got this laid on its back for that bit to dry. I'm still waiting for these bits to dry. I've got to put a second coat in here as well, and then tidy it up. Then I've got to paint, dry brush the railings and put gold tops on them. And I've got to bring the gold out in these scrolls either side as well, plus the scrolls on here as well. Then I've got to tidy this bit up in the middle. This part here where these are, these scroll things, I've got to put decals and everything on them, so that's going to be really interesting. So, plus I've got a few bits of gold to touch up where I've had my hands all over the build, so it's where it's worn the paint away. So there's not much more I can do to this at the moment, but we've had an hour, so yeah. So I'll go cameras up. Okay, so that's what we've got so far on the Exorcist. Can't go any further at the moment until that glue's dried. So I need to have it tipped over while it dries. We don't want it sagging down, do we? Jorberton says, nice hour there, Lindsay. Great looking model. Thank you very much, Jorberton. So, next single live stream will probably be tomorrow at some point, when I can fit one in. Don't forget, tonight we've got the PPM show for the Peterborough Plastic Modelling Group, the Facebook group. That's at 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. plus panel, and also we have a gallery as well. So make a date with that, 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. plus gallery. If you are posting anything in the gallery, please put it in before 8 o'clock. Be much appreciated. So we're going to say goodbye for now, guys. Thank you all for coming. And if you enjoyed the live stream, put your thumbs up, guys. If you're not subscribed to my channel, anybody who's watching in the background or new in the chat, please take a look. And if you like what you see, and give it a subscription. I don't just build Warhammer, I build other things too. CJ says, okay, Lindsay, bye for now. Bye, Chalk. And he also says, bye, everyone. Take care. George Van Platt says, thanks. George Van Pelt says, thanks and bye. Goodbye to you as well. Nice to see you. And we'll say goodbye, and we'll see you tonight at 7 p.m. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye, guys.